Jessica returned to the town where she had spent her childhood after many years. When she opened the door of her old house, she was met not with the warmth of memories but with a cold atmosphere. The light seeping through the cracks in the walls created a sense of eeriness instead of comfort. "Is anyone there?" she called out, but there was no answer. Her heart raced. The shadows within the house seemed to deepen as if they were watching her. Memories of her childhood began to fade away one by one. As night fell, she felt an urge to leave the unsettling place. Stepping outside, the dim lights from the old hospital in town drew her attention. Curiosity got the better of her and she decided to enter. When the door creaked open, she took a deep breath at the unsettling feeling of entering. The corridors were dark and silent. Just then, a woman's voice echoed behind her. "Jessica." It sounded like her husband, Mark. She immediately turned around, but no one was there. She felt like she had lost her way in a witch's maze. "You must find me." The source of the voice remained uncertain. Fearful yet curious, she pressed deeper into the hospital. Old photographs lining the walls depicted the dark past of the place. As she stepped carefully, the weight of her fear grew heavier. Then she heard a scream echoing in the background. When she turned to look, a small child appeared at the edge of the wall. "Follow me," the child said with a note of urgency in his voice that sent a chill down her spine. Jessica, puzzled about where the child had come from, saw him vanish. She felt overwhelmed by dread. As she walked further, she found a large room. In the center lay an old journal. Curiously, she opened it and was met with shock at its contents. The hospital was filled with accounts of lost patients and their last hopes. The voice of "You must find me" echoed again, this time closer. Quickly spinning around, shadows and lost souls surrounded her in the darkness. As she searched for an escape, she realized there was no way out. The child reappeared, this time with a smile on his face, but the vacant glow in his eyes instilled deep fear. Jessica understood that she was trapped in a sinister cycle. In terror, she stepped back, but as she quickened her pace, the walls of the hospital seemed to close in on her. The shadows enveloped her as she struggled to find an exit. The small child whispered past her with a mere murmur, "You must find me." Jessica's scream was swallowed by the darkness of the hospital.